Welcome back to Midfield Sportscast and welcome to a college football video. Trying to make some more of these YouTube videos as we have a long offseason ahead of us and there are still some things to talk about. We will be getting back on the podcast grind here soon. We're just trying to get the topics lined out and get the dates set. Today I will be talking about Nico Iamaleava and Tennessee parting ways. As we know in college football, a huge part of players making their decisions on where they will be going to college is NIL. And this is why Nico and Tennessee ultimately part ways. This all started Thursday when it was reported Nico and his team were trying to get his NIL revenue up to $4 million. It is reported that he is currently making $2.2 to $2.4 million, and he wanted to get it up to $4 million, and he was threatening entering the transfer portal. His team in Tennessee were in talks about trying to get this NIL up. His team is reportedly just mostly his family. You have his father who's running the whole show. On Friday the 11th, Nico no-showed practice the day before the spring game. It was a really confusing time for Tennessee and all of college football fans. Then it has now been reported that Nico will now enter the transfer portal in search of the money him and his team believe he deserves. Like I said, he was reportedly making $2.2 million, and he is in search of around $4 million. Part of the problem with NIL is that you have teenagers trying to juggle money. Nico is only 20 years old, just got out of his teens, and he's juggling millions of dollars while being told what to do by his father and these different agents, different people in his family just telling him what to do. And in talks with the university, it's just a lot for a 20-year-old to try to juggle around. Some reports claim some of his people in his circle went behind his father's back to talk to other schools and try to get the money they believe that Nico deserved, which is just not a good look for his agents or whoever those people were. According to ESPN's unnamed sources, Nico's representatives reached out to Oregon prior to the start of spring practice. So this has been going on for a couple of weeks now, before spring practice even started. New reports now say Oregon's head coach Dan Lanning is rumored to have alerted Tennessee's Josh Heupel that Nico's team was looking elsewhere, which also led to the two sides parting ways. Now, with the spring portal being open on April 16th, the question now is, where will Nico end up? Will he make the $4 million he wants? Are schools willing to give him that much money? The early rumors are that UCLA, USC, Texas Tech, and even Notre Dame are in the mix. We heard today that Tulane and North Carolina dropped out of the mix. So we'll see what ends up happening with Nico and where he ends up. Stay tuned to Midfield Sportscast for more podcasts about college football. I think we're going to be coming out with a podcast about the NFL draft. We'll also be coming out with a podcast closing out last year's college football season as we never got to it. Thank you for watching Midfield Sportscast, and we'll see you in the next one.